We appreciate Steve's work right here at the Voice of College Football. It's not just here on the USC channel, but Steve provides his betting advice on all the team channels each and every week. All right, USC, Washington State, of course, the Trojans continue this undefeated run. Washington State's had a nice season themselves with just a close loss against the Oregon Ducks. USC a 12.5-point pick, Steve.
Yeah, I mean, USC obviously a near win against Oregon State a couple weeks ago. And we talked about it here last week. I actually had Oregon State as a best bet for my clients at WagerTalk.com that week, plus 5.5. So I was fine with the USC winning by exactly just 3. And I mentioned last week that, on the surface, definitely not a great scheduling spot against a struggling Arizona State team, especially after that near win. But I thought that USC would keep their foot on the gas after, getting that win and not the loss. They did do well offensively, again, 42 points, but they did not cover as a 24-point favorite as they allowed 25 points in that game. And keep in mind, Arizona State's probably a little bit of an underrated team now after the Herm Edwards saga is behind them. I do think they could be a play-on spot here going forward this season. So I'm not going to discount too much the non-covering win for USC last week. My power ratings this week favor them by 15.5, so this line does look a little short at 12.5. And, of course, 13 and especially 14 are very key numbers. Even 15 can come into play. So we do get some line value with USC. And this is a team, as I've been talking about every week, they have some motivation to keep winning big by margin and making a statement whenever possible. And they have the offense to do it. They average almost 500 yards per game, averaging over 42 points per game. Taking on an average Washington State team. They're really slightly above average, both offensively and defensively. So just not sure Washington State can keep up in this game. And I think USC, once again, has plenty of incentive to win by margin, and the line does look a little short.
Check out Steve's work, of course, on WagerTalk.com for the complete array of college football. The NFL, Major League Baseball, and the NBA is coming up soon. His under-the-radar selections, lock it in on those as well. Patreon.com, search MarkRogersTV. You get a whole bunch of other benefits as well that I won't even get into here. But Steve's under-the-radar selections where he is 5-0. Thanks so much, Steve.
Thanks, Mark.